we're going to be looking at the guide and taming the guide, because the guide that comes from AT&T shows you everything, whether you subscribe to that channel or not. So it can be very disappointing, not to mention the fact that there are 887 offerings. Now we got to this screen by pressing the guide button, and one of the ways that you can tame this is to create a favorites channel of the favorites you want. We will show that in a separate video. Another way to tame this is to search for the program name you need. Again, these are covered by the favorites was covered by the A button. The B button gets you directly to the search. And of course, the C button turns my captions on and off. You might be able to see my captions are on the show I'm watching at the bottom. And if I press the C button by itself, it just turned them off. And if I press the C button again, press CC, which you would have thought. But C itself turns the closed captions back on, and it will start working in the background. In the meantime, channel 102 is showing here, because that was the channel I was on when I pressed the guide. If I go down here, you notice that it will change. So as you go through the guide, you might want to channel down. You might just want to go through and read, but do you actually get the channel? Whatever show you see, you might want to go down and see if you actually get the channel. But we're going to just remove channels you don't want. What about if you saw the Terminator and you went down and saw the picture actually moving down here, and then you go to click on it and it's in Spanish? Again, if you're not bilingual, you might want to remove the Spanish channels. If you don't shop, you might want to remove the shopping channels. So there's a lot of things to be customizing, and that's what we're going to show you. We'll start off with some strategies for standard def and high def. With a high definition channel or with a high definition TV, your strategy might be a little different. When you have high definition, most of the time you don't want to watch TV in standard definition, so you might want to take those numbers off your guide as well. But then you'll note that some things only come in standard definition, like C-SPAN or ESPN Classic or the Family Network TV and Family Net, Eternal World and Inspirational Channel. A lot of those channels, a lot of the SD channels contain old favorites that people still enjoy. Do you watch Murder, She Wrote? Do you watch Matlock, Perry Mason, Wagon Train, whatever? If your taste runs to these things, make sure that you note what channels only come in standard definition. Military History Channel, Teen Nick, Nick 2. Make sure that you don't turn all of those off, because you'll want those in your guide. If you have an analog TV, you'll probably want to keep both standard definition and high definitions in your guide, because some channels view better in the standard and some channels view better in the high def. You don't want the edges cut off of your football game or your hockey game. When we want to hide our channels, we're going to go to Menu. That's a button up here, Menu. And as you can see over there on the side, you'll get a sidebar menu, and we're going to go down to options and press OK, and then go to channel and press OK, and here we come to hide channels. So we press that, and these are, as you know, our lower numbers are standard definition, so I would just keep clicking by, except for the ones that I want to keep because they aren't available in high def, and I just keep clicking through this stuff. And you can see there are 887 channels, and I'm coming through as quick as I can. It usually takes me 15 minutes, and if I don't figure it and get out of here by hitting that exit to TV, or I don't hit the save button at the end. So this process is going to take 15 minutes per TV figure, but it's well worth it. Now, if you notice down here as we move along, it showed us a preview of what was playing. But when we get this little box with the exclamation point, that means that we don't subscribe to this channel. So let me just jump down to the thousands where I'm really more interested in this, and let me start more selectively going. I'm going to go through and I'm going to remove shopping networks because I don't shop. Go for it shopping. I don't need that message channel. Hot buy, shop TV. I don't want to see what's on those. Evine is another shopping channel. A lot of shopping. Jewelry shopping. Dazzle shopping. Atkins shopping, cancer shopping, LifeLock shopping. The games channel is a app channel. You need to have internet to do that. Stingray karaoke, you need to have internet to do that. Pay-per-view, I don't care to see that. Velocity, Universal, boy, I like that channel. Access for if you're a music lover and want background movies. You don't get HD move, and you're just going to move your way all the way down to the 9,000s and just keep removing things that you do not get. A long process. I'm just going to let you go, and I'm just going to show you that you have to hit save for these changes to take effect. And then once you do, your menu is going to look different. When you press the guide button, after you've done your edit, this is what your guide looks like. And then of course, channel up and channel down go as page up and page down. So I'm going to walk through here, and you see that as I go back, I don't have all of those advertising channels. I don't have the Spanish channels. I don't have a lot of the standard definition channels. And as I move through this, I can see what's on relatively quickly. I'm only going through 219 channels. So that is one of those things that really helps you find what's on TV and what's worth watching. Note that this removing these channels from the guide also makes it so that when you channel up or channel down, it will skip the the channels that are not, that are hidden in the guide. Oops. Must have 204 instead of 205. I've got to fix that because I shouldn't see anything that I don't get. Let's fix that. Since that shouldn't have been a channel that I get, let's go up to menu, down to options, to channel, hide channels. Let's go to channel 204. Okay, I see. I must have fat fingered the C-SPAN channels. I'll have to fix this. I meant to get these in the 230s. I wanted C-SPAN. Click, click, click. Just was in the wrong place. Wasn't paying attention. And save and exit. Let's go channel up. 230, 231, 232. I want those on my menu. So it's easy to fix. Even though I've hidden some channels, I can still directly enter them. I can go down to channel 2, but when I use the channel up, it's going to take me to the next channel that's on my list. It's not going to go down. Those hidden channels are not accessible by the channel plus and the channel minus, but they do. But you can dial any one of them. Let's say 42, and it will go to the channel 42 instead.